Monday. And congratulations to the, was it the Buccaneers? Child, you know, I don't keep up with that stuff. I mean, congratulations to the Buccaneers, Buckaroos, whatever they call. I really wanted the Kansas City Chiefs to win because I have some friends in Kansas City. But anyway, it's done and over with. Glad it's over with. Congratulations to them. All right, I'm PT with all the latest entertainment news and gossip. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in last night to my show on my other channel. You're like, PT, what other channel you got? Don't play with me. Do not play with me today. It's called PT's. It's called PT's TV. Okay, here it is right here. So I do all my little comedy stuff over there. Whatnot. I'm not a comedian, y'all, but little comedy skits or whatever, you know, funny skits that I'm going to be trying to doing over there, and there's personal stuff, just crazy stuff over there. So tune into that, and I'm also going to be doing a fundraiser there this Saturday on that other channel, PT's TV. A friend of mine, Mark Bradford, I'm going to show you guys his information later at the end of the show. He has stage 4 cancer, and I'm going to be doing a show for him, and all the proceeds will go to him. So I want you guys to tune in this Saturday at 3 o'clock on the dot, okay? Well, I'll beat you with all the latest entertainment news and gossip. Whatever you do, make sure you tell somebody about the show. Here we go, number 5 today. We're going to talk about, of course, rapper Casanova. He's in trouble. Y'all say, well, who was that? Don't worry about it. I'm finna tell you it got something to do with TikTok, and I'm gonna TikTok his ass today. Number 4, we're gonna talk about this T.I. scandal. Do I believe it? Do I think it's true? I'm gonna tell you what I think. And of course, number 3, Randy Jackson, child. Please don't tell me. Randy Jackson is one of the girls, honey. How you doing? Child, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna tell you who claims that he's one of the children. Of course, number 2, we're gonna talk about 50 Cent's ass. He just get his ass somewhere sit down too. And of course, number 1, Gary with the T and the Brat. LGBTQVSG drama. We're gonna talk about that mess. And before I do that, get my little dance on. This is called PT's Punch. And if you've never seen the show before, I do have the PT's Punch. I have my celebrities over in the gold room over there. Yeah, they talk back to me. You know, I can't afford to bring them over here like some of these big celebrities that have people come on this show. You know, Lunel got celebrities that come. I can't afford that. So they, you know, some of them in my head, or some of them I talk to. Some of them are actually over there, really. I'm serious, y'all. So anyway, so we have the PT's Punch. This is when it's really not that important, but you know, this is when I pull this cup out right here. When y'all see this glass right here, I'm gonna show it to you. This glass right here, the PT's Punch glass, it's juicy. All right. Well, let me get my little exercise / dance on, and I'll be right back. Let's go. About the number 5 here. This is rapper Casanova. Now, he's in trouble for doing this TikTok challenge in jail. He's in jail right now. He's in jail for a list of things. I can't go into everything, but he's in a lot of trouble. And the lady who posted this, you know, I don't understand, why do people, I know y'all like my glasses, thank you. I don't understand, why do people go to these prisons and knowing you're really not supposed to be, this sort of certain prison that he's in there in New York, they're not supposed to, you know, take pictures and videotape or anything like that. But of course, they took a chance and did it anyway. So of course she's barred and she can never go back to the prison to see him. And it was some type of TikTok challenge. Y'all know these challenges that they have going around. The funniest challenge I ever saw was the one that they did when the mother tells the child what to do, and the child goes off on the mother, and they're supposed to cuss the mother, and the father don't know about it, and the father gets like, what did he say? It's really funny. You have to see it. So they did some type of little dance TikTok challenge, a mess, okay? Now he's in trouble for that. Now he's also in trouble for not wearing a mask. Just drama. You know, I think some people, when they get in prison, they bored. They don't have nothing else. Speaking of prison, girl, we ain't heard from Bill Cosby in a while. I wonder what's going on with him. But you know, people get in prison, they get bored, and they just try to find things to do. Now he's in there for a lot of stuff, y'all. He's in there for a lot of stuff. Now, something having to do with a 15-year-old who was killed, but he was cleared of that. He signed to Rock Nation. For those who did not know, he signed to Rock Nation, and he's charged with racketeering and conspiracy and to distribute substances and firearms. So just he's got a lot going on. So I tell you, man, some people I don't know. I think some people just want attention. All right, but we're gonna move on and we're gonna continue thinking about him, and hopefully he gets himself together so he can get out soon and become a positive person in the community. Let's move on. Okay, now you know I got to get this big PT's punch glass for this T.I. stuff. Now, I saw this stuff last week. And T.I. has done some things I didn't like. And sometimes he pissed me off some of the things that he said. Well, so what? People get mad at me for some of the things that I say. Who gives a damn? But there's been rumors that T.I. has been accused of, pushing a button and supposedly put a gun to somebody's head, this girl's head. And this girl, she's actually goes by the name of Sabrina Peterson. She's saying that T.I. put a gun to her head, and they've been accused allegedly for sex trafficking by dozens of women. And of course, guess who's taking up the case? Lisa Bloom. She's taking up the case, and she's representing one of the accusers. And of course, VH1 and the bosses, they're not going to wait on this legal action. They said they shut down the set, even though they was in the middle of their fourth season. They decided to shut down the set so they can get to the bottom of this. And what do I think? Do I think that that T.I. is guilty? No, I don't think none of this is true. I will tell you guys this. I believe that ever since T.I. started, being a lead, not a leader in the community, but all the stuff he's been doing, like standing up for people discriminating and stuff like that. I think people just was looking for an opportunity to try to get T.I. or maybe her as well, Tiny as well. I'm not for sure. They've both been accused, but I really, and I'm hoping that it's not true. And I really stand with T.I. on this one. I stand with him on this one. I don't believe it's true. I just don't think that all these allegations are true, but we'll find out sooner or later. And when we do, I'll be on top of the story. We're going to move on. This is going to be number 3. Girl, Randy Jackson is not gay. Don't tell me that. Now, I'm going to show you this lady. And she's accusing Randy Jackson of being one of the children. Okay, so I want y'all to listen to this. Okay, there was a guy. And if I'm not mistaken, this is Daryl Stevens. I'm going to show y'all a picture of Daryl Stevens. He was in Noah's Ark. I don't know if y'all know anything about Noah's Ark, but it was a great series that was on. It was on TV, but it was also on DVDs and stuff. I remember when Hope Flood came to visit me, I showed her, and she loved it. And of course, they're out of LA. So there's a lady by the name of Kola Booth, Koolaboof. She's alleging that Randy Jackson is one of the children. And now y'all know, what do you mean by one of the children? Gay, honey, LGBTQ, okay? Now, this is the same woman who accused Kamora Simmons of stealing her man. Now, DJ Ayman Hosan, all this stuff went down on Twitter. Okay, went down on Twitter. Now, of course, Daryl Stevens posted on Twitter. He said, "You couldn't tell Luther nothing." And this is the picture that he posted, okay? So this is when Kola Booth comes in with her messy ass, and she writes, "Well, I met Luther, and I even hung out with him when he was on a date with Randy Jackson." Ooh, shade on it. Just messy. So everybody on Twitter is reading her, laying into her, and letting her have it. And she was like, "I said it, and I'm not taking it down." She said, "I said it, and I'm not taking it down." And she said that was one of the funniest nights I've ever had at Catch One. And Catch One was a legendary gay club in L.A. Matter of fact, a lot of straight people went to Catch One. Oh man, of course, some people thought Michael Jackson was gay, but it's always the ones that you don't think. But then again, we don't know if he is or not. But then again, do we really care? No. But we're going to move on to number 2. Let's talk about, of course, 50 Cent. Let's call him 25 cents. This whore. Yeah, I call him a whore. He was in Florida over the weekend. And this fool, no mask. Folks in the crowd, no mask. I guess he was pulling who was that came to Dallas or Houston and had that party. Everybody just no mask on. Well, now he was slammed by the mayor. They had this big bash at an airport hangar there in Florida. Now, they said they had these tech machines for common symptoms for the COVID virus, but the DJ kept saying all night, put your mask on, put your mask on. There was a lot of other people that over the weekend, Super Bowl weekend, Mingos, Rick Ross, Tory Lanez's ass. Oh, Lord, I want to say something about him, but I'm going to let him make it right now. Tory Lanez is the one that shot Megan Thee Stallion, a.k.a. Megan the Pony, in the foot. They all was maskless this weekend. Listen, we're never going to be able to get rid of COVID unless these people put on their mask and do what they're supposed to do. I don't have a problem with people going to a club, but wear your mask. I don't have a problem with people going in public place, but wear your mask. You have to wear your mask. 50 Cent know better. Well, I don't know. Maybe 50 Cent really needs some money. Maybe he's desperate enough to go out and, because he didn't show up for free in Florida. He didn't go there for free. I'm sure they paid him. So, it is what it is. We're going to move on. Let's talk about, of course, Gary with the T and the Brat. Let me tell y'all something. I love Gary. Y'all know Gary's my friend. And as far as Brat, I never met her. But I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to let y'all hear this. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about it. Here we go.
This is so exciting. He cried long enough, honey. They said, we're going to put you on hold for a minute because, honey, when he made those remarks, and now, honey, he done got himself back on track, and he's about to have his daytime talk show. And guess what, y'all?
Yeah.
Brat, I'm excited for you. Now you and Judy could go on his show. Isn't that nice?
Too bad you ain't got nobody to go in there with.
Oh, that was
that was not
tense.
nice. That was excited for you.
You wasn't being nice. You wasn't being. I know you when it come to Mariah, JD, or Nick, or Bow Wow, or somebody. I know it sound nice, but it's always some shade in the middle.
Oh yeah,
that fine print is some shade, Gary. I love you, but I'm okay.
So, Brad, you think he was trying to come for you on that one?
Yeah, he was. He always is on the low.
I mean, you and Judy doing the circuit. I mean, this is your best friend, Nick.
We ain't doing no circuit. We ain't doing no circuit. I got a TV show. It's called Grown Up Hip Hop Atlanta that I executive produce. So, EP.
We excuse me. You will not throw out the EP word. You will not.
Yeah.
You will not.
We out here working,
You already got a show, but you ain't going to say executive producing. You have to do it like that.
We doing that. And we doing press. I don't know if you know, but you know. We ain't hitting no circuit. We hitting the top-notch things we need to hit up.
You can stab people without twisting it once you get it in.
Golly, you didn't let me have it. My God, they're going to be saying, no, Brad, let Gary
It's built up, Gary. It's built up because I always be quiet, Gary. It done built up, okay? My frustration with you has built up because I hold it, I keep it in, I let you slay me. You know, when I first came to the station, I wasn't used to being the butt of the joke. So I had to start taking that and it started building up, and you get me almost every week, almost every day. So when I let loose on you and unleash the beast, don't get mad, get glad.
Oh, God.
Get glad. Well, let me have me get this next story because
she got her own show and she's executive producing the show.
Yeah.
And she got somebody to do the show with. And you just kind of threw it all on them at one time. God.
And they doing press. They not doing the circuit.
Well, let me just move this next story, y'all, because we can calm down. Let me soften the blow. All right, you remember last hour, y'all were talking about Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom, where Lamar, said that he really missed Khloe and so on and so forth, honey, and stuff like that. Well, Khloe got that doggone email, honey. She got the message. And Miss Khloe decided to go out on social media, y'all, And people just eating her lunch because when she respond back, it was a tweet or however it was, and she gave an emoji, and people saying, why is she giving an emoji that's of a black woman and not the emoji of the woman that's
come on, Gary.
And I said, that's
the black emoji.
Yeah, she gave the black emoji, and I'm like, but they got to. I'm so upset with black people. We forget, honey. If you have more than an inch of black in you, you're supposed to be considered black. This woman, honey, was married to Lamar Odom.
You offended about an emoji?
She be black? Huh?
Come on, don't be offended about an emoji, Gary.
Because y'all been using the white ones before the black one came.
Okay, so you just push the thing sometimes. Like, I don't be into that. Gary, you don't even know how to work your phone. You don't even know what an emoji is, let alone find the thumbs up or the peace sign or nothing. Exactly. So you don't even know how to change it. See, you hit a button and you can change it, but sometimes you go so fast when you texting and hitting emojis, you don't think of the dang on color.
Ricky, you gonna let her disrespect me like this?
Disrespect you?
Yeah, man. Is she killing him or what?
Boy, he better bail out. He better abort the
I'm
operation.
sorry. I'm going to do like you, Gary. I love you, niece. Oh, I love Gary.
Abort. Do the color today.
No, Gary, no, I love him.
And I love her.
Even, are you test this morning? Is this too much right here, Eva?
No. We good Judies. Me and Gary love each other.
Yes.
It's a lot.
Ain't that how he do you when he read you? He be like, but I love Brat.
I love you, darling.
You see, here's my issue. Let me just say this, and I'm not taking up for Gary because Gary is my friend. Yeah, I am taking up because he's my friend, but I would take up for this Gary if he wasn't my friend because I'm going to tell you what's right and what's wrong. First of all, I'm going to say this, that I believe that they're doing this for ratings. So I don't really believe it's true. I could be wrong. I haven't talked to Gary, and I think if it isn't true, if it's just fake, Gary's not going to tell me, and that's okay if he don't tell me. Because at the end of the day, it's about the ratings. You got to have the ratings. Can the LGBT people just get along? and the Brat, to me, okay. Now, when I listen to white radio stations, such as, the white radio stations, and when they give the entertainment news, not one person argues with them and goes off with them. I'm telling you, I've listened to quite a few morning shows, and I've never heard the co-host go in on the person that's giving the gospel. Here's the problem with the Brat. Now, Brat, I know you're going to see this video because I'm going to tag you in it. Sister, I can't say I love you because I never met you. But I will say this. It's like, okay, you are a celebrity and your friends are celebrities. Okay. So, what would you do if it was Wendy Williams? Would you go off on Wendy? What would you do if it was the Brat? Now, not the Brat, but matter of fact, you talk about celebrities. Gary doesn't interrupt you. You talk about celebrities. Quite a success personally, I don't even know why you're on the show because you're doing the same thing that Gary does until you do those your little characters, the Chinese lady and stuff. I'm surprised you haven't got an email about those Chinese ladies and stuff, because you're not a comedian. It's funny, but I'm just saying. I just think, I'm hoping that this is for ratings. And I'm hoping that is what it is. And I hope that, yeah. He's over there? Okay. Hold on, they say Rickey Smiley want me. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Rickey, let me tell you something. I'm just giving my opinion about what should be done. Well, you the one that is your show, so you need to take more control of it, Rickey Smiley. Okay, all right, whatever. But you need to control Black Tony instead of trying to control what I've got going on PT Show that's Top 5. All right, Rickey, I don't have time. I'm not your nephew. It was Rickey Smiley over in the gold room. So like I said, I'm hoping that it's for ratings because the Brat needs to calm down. I promise you, if you listen to the white stations, they are not going back and forth with the people who's doing the internet. Even Brat, you talk about celebrities. Yes, those are your friends, but that's Gary's job. They would be just like you attacking Rickey Smiley when he's doing comedy. You just it needs to stop. And Gary, you keep doing what you're doing, and I'm not taking up you because you're my sister. I'm taking up for right, and I feel like it's right that you should be able to do your job and not be interrupted. Nobody interrupts Ricky. Nobody interrupts Eva. Nobody interrupts Rock T. Nobody interrupts Black Tony. Well, it's kind of. Nobody interrupts the Special K. And so let Gary do his job. And then you're gay on top of that. You're proving a point that I've said along. We black folks don't get along. The gays really don't get along. Let the queen do her job. If anything, you should want to have you say, well, those are my friends. Okay, those are your friends. Okay. Ricky knows them too as well. And Ricky lets him say what he has to. Ricky don't have a problem with what he say. The thing about it is, just put yourself in this position, Brat. You do talk about celebrities, and you let Gary interrupt you and go, don't say that. So as soon as Gary says something, don't say, okay, so if he don't say that, what is he supposed to do? That's his job. So to me, like you hating on his job, like you don't want him to have his job, you better learn the lesson like Ebony did. She's no longer there. And I would take her for Gary even if it was somebody else. It ain't just because it's Gary, because right is right, wrong is wrong. Now some of y'all may agree, some of you don't. Leave a comment below. But I think you should let Gary do his job and you shut your mouth. If you don't want to do that, let's do a day where everybody interrupt each other. There'll be a train wreck. And again, I know it's for ratings. It's okay to pick every once in a while. But you say, I've been holding it in. You're supposed to hold it in. That's your job. You need to let him do his job. And then we'll all be happy, gay, and proud. Okay? All right? So, Brat, you'll get this message. I'll tag you into it. No tea, no shade, honey. Just saying it like it is. So we'll see. Let's see if she will be listening. We'll see what happens. I'm PT with all the latest entertainment news and gossip. Whatever you do, tell somebody about PT Show That's Top 5. And please like, share, and comment. And I'm going to share this. I'm just going to do a separate video for my friend Mark. Okay, I'll do that later. And I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.